Welcome back to League of Puzzle Speedrunners Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2024. Cards of the Heart here, back with FFR Pro 21 for the final match of our winners quarterfinals. The final match of today. It is the 3 seed 6 and the 6 seed tie. I think the universe seems to be backwards with this seeding, but FFR, how much of a slobber knock are you expecting with this one?
Yeah, this is going to be a good one. Like, on one hand, you have 6, who is, very consistent and very tactful with their attacks, but on the other end, you have Ty with the faster cursor speed and sort of a slightly higher ceiling. So it's going to be really close. Both players starting off very good on Gary 1.
Yep, we are starting on the easy level, so the first 2 stages will be uncooperative in raising their stack, so 7 lines minimum will be needed to beat these opponents. May need to go deeper if it takes you extra time to get started, and you might see a set of competing styles here with a 6 being a bit more of a methodical player, tries to plan these stages out with some extra purpose compared to most. And then Ty is like a super fast PvP experienced go all out type of person. So FFR, how do you think those styles will clash with each other in this matchup?
I mean, I think for the lower difficulties, that faster cursor speed is gonna benefit Ty. But I think once you start getting to higher difficulties, like hard and V hard, then I think 6 might have a bit of an edge on being a little more tactful. But we'll see what happens.
Shall see indeed. Should be noted in their past history with this game and our tournaments, it was 6 that actually came on top in both matchups, but it's been a few years since these two have played in Pokemon Puzzle League. It was 2020 that was only on the hard level in the group stage, where 6 beat Ty 3 games to 2. And then when we went to our popcorn level pick format starting in 2021, back to the group stage, we were with 6 and Ty, and 6 swept Ty in that match, which is certainly interesting because Ty finished top 6 in that 2020 tournament, making an immediate splash in our community coming from the PvP scene. So yeah, who knows where this match is going to go.
Well, so far is Ty maintained a little bit of a lead over 6.
Something to be said for that superior cursor speed, perhaps favoring Ty in the lower levels. For sure. Sure seems to be the case so far.
Ty playing it safe with a 4 chain. 6 also playing it safe with a 4 chain. Okay, Koga just went right by the 6 combo. Works for us.
That certainly helps. We are about 8 seconds separated at this point. Still a little bit of time for 6 to make that comeback, but he kind of needs time to not get so many of these 14-second stages. 14 seconds might prove to give not enough wiggle room for 6 to come back, even after getting that 13 Sabrina of his own. So, times you will often see in this easy level range from 6 minutes to over 7 minutes if things go particularly bad. I think you'll see more people end up in the over 6:30 range by and large. Like FFR in a competition like this, what time do you have to get before you start getting worried about winning the race?
Really, I've kind of seen quite a few times in the like 6:10 to 6:20 range. We've seen, even the match with BB4Key and Fate where they wall in the 6:15 to 6:30. So that seems to be around where, it's a toss-up. Around that 6:20 range is where things kind of start getting a little scary.
And here we are, 2 stages from the end of this easy run. Ty looks like got a good attack there. That's a 10-second pop-off from our 6th seed.
Yeah, that's
definitely well-deserved. And 6 is right behind with 14, so he has a chance if Ty slips up here. Let's see what Ty can do to finish off this Giovanni. Oh, there's a way to line up greens for the 4 combo to get secondary foreign combo, and Ty has slipped up.
Oh,
But
Giovanni is...
are certainly come down enough, and that will do it. Ty finishes with a time clocking in officially at 6:42, and 6 is right behind with a 6:47. That was too close at the end.
It was a close one, but it will be Ty snagging that first Pokeball.
Yeah, Giovanni certainly tried to do his darndest in order to even out that race at the end, but Ty getting too many faster stages, especially in that mid-game, trying to pull away from that a little bit, and had enough breathing room at the end to take it home. So, with that in hand, it was 6's choice for the next race level. And I am speaking in the past tense of was because this match was pre-recorded. Ty could not attend the festivities live to do this race, so we recorded this set of races a little beforehand just to make sure that we can get everyone accommodated with their schedules as best we can. I like to try to be extra accommodating in these major championship tournaments because the stakes are so much higher. We do have a prize pool, and everyone watching is welcome to throw their support towards. We have $22.50 in the pool right now. We are going to pay out the top 4 in this one-player stadium bracket unless we reach our stretch goal of $500, in which case we will expand it out to the top 8. So if you are interested in helping out our players, then by all means throw down whatever support you wish you can spare to make playing this game a little bit easier on our players, because oh my goodness, we have already had several moments of, for lack of a better term, pain that our players had to go through more than they normally would playing this game. Getting an introduction to V-Hard in this round has certainly thrown some monkey wrenches into people's plans, hasn't it, FFR?
Yeah, definitely. Even just in the last match, certainly had one of the Team Rockets of all time happen, and yeah, hopefully we don't have any more of those.
As one of the players in that last match, I hope we both forget about that match as soon as possible. Or at least about that V-Hard. In any case, 6 has decided on the next level. For Game 2, we are playing the hard level. Which is kind of probably a good comfort zone for most of our players. We actually started off our tournaments by playing hard mode exclusively in the opening rounds. Because by and large, as we start Game 2 here, this level is pretty much the most popular level to play in our community. It's not agonizingly slow like the easier levels, but by and large it doesn't get particularly impossible to optimize, especially early on, as both of our players get off to 16 and 20 second starts respectively. It's basically a race to 4 lines in each of these stages too, depending on how fast you get them. FFR, do you tend to adjust how many lines you go for like later on in the mode? How do you approach this?
Yeah, for the most part, it's just 4 to 5 lines as fast as possible. But later stages, it doesn't hurt to play a little safer. Go for a 4 chain and maybe send a couple extra lines. Because we've seen the later hard opponents get some rather big chains. I do recall one particular Gary 2 getting an 11 chain to start a stage.
Oh, no 11s here, though. 6 getting a 9-second Misty, definitely propping up his chances to take this race. Well played. Both players getting in some really fast attacks, really short chains, too. I think both players only needed X3 chains with the combos they made in order to take that home. And 6 does have a level of understanding of this game that most people don't, so he definitely recognizes how many lines he has at any one moment and how many lines he needs to send to these opponents, especially on these early levels. A bit of a methodical approach that 6 has. I think he's said before on various channels that wow, lag chain from 6.
Pretty.
Wow.
Oh, it still wasn't even enough. What?
No, rude.
Oh, that's just not fair. Oh.
You'll see players like Ty here try to start with 2-4 combos within their chain to serve as a nice little distraction for that 10-second stage, and it probably would have helped 6 in that particular instance. But I think it's as 6 has said a few times before in various places. He has the sense to find all these things, but not necessarily the speed. So he's kind of in that BB Forky camp of not trying to do too much with the given field.
Right. Just kind of go for what you know you can go for. Not try to do too much. And just like that, we're actually about even now. 6 made up 9 seconds on Ty's Koga there.
That does put us about 1 second apart, and as these foes get faster throughout these 15 stages, we can expect to see even more potential swings. I think 6 has a good enough attack here to... like, Sabrina's not going to have time to scroll up to the top. No, she will not. So that will be good for a 16. Looks like Ty needed a little extra time to get that going, but with the double 4 combos down, these foes get distracted by the lowest garbage block on their field in those instances with the combo garbage, and they do tend to fall all that much easier as a result.
Ooh.
Oh, no, Blaine sent a... what?
4-chain.
Oh, no.
Oh, downstacks it properly. Oh, dear.
That's going to give
Ty gets a
Blaine
nice
some time
there.
to deal with 6's garbage. Blaine will not have time to deal with Ty's. And Ty will be exiting the effective first half of the run at a little over 5 minutes.
Oh,
still
dear.
downstacking 6's attack. Gonna get another clear. And it's like, what do you do here? Does it make sense to do it, do... Oh, there's an 11-second from Ty. Establishing a full stage lead. Crazy. But yeah, when these stages get long, what do you do? I mean, I believe we saw a stage reset on hard in the last match we saw. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Like how much do you let these hard stages play out if they go bad?
I mean, honestly, well, in Nicole's case, she would have had to build an attack off of the clearing garbage, which was just incredibly slow. But for myself, I just keep spamming like combos and chains just to keep them topped off, because you know they're still pretty slow. That they should run out of time a good percentage of the time, but just sometimes they just will not go down.
Some very quick thinking from 6 to get to that 3 chain, and off of Team Rocket stack raise, that's enough to get the 14. So very, very quick thinking to arrange that. That was not a supremely intuitive means of getting the 3 chain link off of that 7 combo. And Giovanni looks like he's going to be handling Ty's attack just fine. Wow. 8 lines needed. That is so unfortunate. Okay, 6 has sent a chain big enough to get his double 4s in place. And that will be enough for a 12.
Hey. Yeah, just like that, 6 is going to take the lead right back as Giovanni continues to waste Ty's time here. Oh, what was that?
Into a 6 combo? Excuse me? That was rude.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and Giovanni was not going for that 6 combo, I can guarantee you that.
Oh, 6 got his garbage levels off.
Like
that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen regardless.
Was just too flat. Yeah. Still, minimal punish 21 is still not bad.
Oh yeah,
Ty's
loving that attack.
Gonna make up. Yeah, Ty's making up 10 seconds there.
Are you ready?
That one's a bit crazy. Ty's gonna need a few more of those in order to get back in this. I mean, 6 took so long to avoid the 7 combo at the start of that attack. that had to be brain racking in order to try and get this combo separation, and it is going to work for a 17. That was so important to avoid the 7 combo at the beginning. And it doesn't really matter what combo size you make at the beginning. At least it's not, as long as it's not a 7 combo. But Ty showing there with a 5 combo garbage block that you can get that combo separation as well. Just as long as you make a combo, you give yourself a chance.
Yeah. Oh. 6 didn't get the second 4 combo in the right spot. That's gonna be a garbage clear. This is definitely... Oh.
Oh, Ty Bruno having a very awkward down stack there, and that will give Ty the lead going into the final stage. And you know, we've seen some Gary 2s do some very awful things. So let's hope some awful things do not happen to these Garys. Or maybe 6 does need Ty to get trolled. That's certainly a thing.
Oh boy.
6 going big. 6 chain, trying to get the timing right to avoid that garbage clear, but is not going to get it. And Ty Gary runs out of time at 10 minutes 4 seconds.
Actually a pretty solid hard run. You know, sub 10 hasn't been totally free in this tournament. And there we go, Gary 2 gets crushed by 6 there.
Not bad closes out to their runs. 6 getting the 10-26. So, with that in mind, it is Ty taking home Pokeball number 2. And with this in mind, there are 2 levels to go. 2 voids in terms of strategy left to consider. It's normal, it's V hard. One of those levels will have to be played for Game 3. You have to think in this moment what was going through 6's mind when he was trying to decide what level to play. Like if you were 6 FFR, what would be going through your mind in trying to make this choice?
Yeah, it's a bit tough. You know, personally, for me, I would probably pick normal. You know, being the lesser variant of the 2 voids. Yeah, normal would be personally my choice, but definitely there is a very good option to pick very hard for getting the maximum variance that you can pick and, you know, getting back into the match here.
And forgive me, puzzlers, while I cover up some weirdness that happened after recording this game because Ty's emulator crashed at this point. So he had to go through some setup in order to restart his game, but we can go ahead and fast forward into that action to get to Game 3, but not before revealing that 6 decided to choose V-Hard for Game 3. How are we feeling about that choice?
I mean, you know, it's the maximum variance, so anything can happen. You know, definitely some of the lower seeds will probably want to pick, you know, the higher difficulties to try to have variance on their side. So maybe that's what 6 is going for. Get some of that variance on his side.
All right, let's just jump right into it. Let's just jump right into the V-Hard. Game 3 for 6's Winners Bracket Life. It is on the way, and we are already seeing just how much faster these opponents move. So, bigger chains might be important or might become important, and laying down the combos will certainly prove important too. FFR, what's your general approach to playing this level?
Really what I like to do is play the first half as it was the latter half of hard mode, and then the second half sort of play as the beginning of S hard. You know, it's determining when to kind of transition to from hard strats to S hard strats is kind of the big question.
I know I've been grinding for a new V-Hard record recently, so I've been like trying to spend time on these early stages going for like super fast, super quick chains in the hopes that you can get 15-second times like the one that 6 just got, but that's certainly not a reasonable expectation for these early stages, and that's certainly not going to work on these late stages by and large.
Yeah, generally the later stages you're going to be trying to go for more S hard strats, to where like, you know, 20-25 second stages are actually going to be really good in the second half. And it looks like this Brock for Ty here is really going off.
Yeah, this is the danger that V-Hard presents. These foes are fast enough to get to a lot of different matches, but with the slow burn to their doom, Brock could not find an additional answer. And that finally lets Ty escape, but not before going down an entire stage and maybe almost their patent pending 2-stage lead, now that 6 has finished off Surge in another 15-second stage.
Yeah, 6 off to a great start here. There we go. Ty bouncing back with a 13. Also what you're looking for early on.
Like maybe that's what Ty knows from his PvP background. Maybe that's why you feel comfortable going that small that early. Again, I've been trying to grind the world record on this level in recent weeks, and yeah, I don't recommend it. I generally don't recommend going that small if you're trying to avoid resetting stages, which we might see a bit more of in V-Hard. Wait, maybe I was trying to remember something and forgot it. Yeah, probably not important. In any case, 6 will take care of Erica in 44 seconds. Meanwhile, Ty still has some trouble to deal with Surge, and Surge is having the time to get to a few of these options. Oh, I see. Surge tried to line out the blues on the right for a chain off the garbage, but could not get to it in time. Tried to pivot to the middle and had no time for that either. Oh, it's quite silly seeing how these CPUs operate.
Yeah, it'd be cool if we could, like, you know, decomp the game so we can really get into, like, how this AI works.
That would be so awesome. That's probably the biggest thing we're missing from our knowledge of this game, because we don't have a good decompiled source of this game. There are various areas of this that are still a black box, so like we've been able to suss out a few things about how stop time for making combos and chains works, and how stack health from your from the time spent at the very top of the screen actually changes as the game progresses. We've talked about it a couple of times on stream. We call it margin time. I can't remember what game that mechanic is named after, but for each minute of gameplay that passes, the time you get at the top of the screen at the very least goes lower and lower, and there it is. That is what we want to see from these opponents from 6. Nice little combo trap from sending 2 4 combos at the front of his chain, doing very well to make Sabrina think that she had no more moves.
Yeah, in 12 seconds too. That's an extremely fast trap there. I don't think you can really trap your opponents that much quicker than that. A 6 going out to a 7 chain, and that's leveled off.
Yeah, you hate to see that combo garbage leveled off, but it's basically our only recourse against the speed of these opponents, because without that sort of distraction, these foes would play for a long time. See,
yeah, then
in the live chat grabbing his no leveling emote. Certainly appreciate that in these trying times.
Yeah, 6 using the shock panels to set up double 4s later on.
Yeah, the shock panels don't come up unless you've matched a certain number, and on the
Nice.
on the higher levels, it takes more and more panels to. It takes more and more matching of panels to get those shock panels to appear, so when you get those to appear, you know that you have been in it for the long haul, and you've probably, in a speedrun sense, you've probably screwed up if you've been able to raise a stack and get shock panels. It is quite a phenomenon. But that little effort allowed Ty to take the lead, and Ty is going for a 12 chain, trying to get the timing on this Blaine. I think it might work.
Yeah, that
Hey.
will work. Yep, them pillars come into play here.
And a little more than 8 minutes, more than a minute per stage. Ty has finished the first half in 8 minutes and is doing a lot to keep up with 6. But 6 gets enough of a distraction on Tracy's stack to get a 23. We're really going to start seeing the combo placements play a huge role in the second half of this round, FFR.
Yes, we'll see. We'll definitely see these players try to go for that combo trap. Maybe even go for pillars, which is by the AI having 2 tall stacks on one on each side to try to get them to run out of time by down stacking a lot. It's definitely a couple of ways you can catch these opponents off guard. Yeah, no. Team Rocket got to that.
Team Rocket doing a number against 6's attack. Ooh. Meanwhile, Ty has Team Rocket completely pinned. And as 6 resets his stage, Ty moves on and takes the lead right back. Oh my. Let's see what 6 can do on this attempt. Ah, Giovanni makes a match on Ty's stack. Doesn't quite get him out of position. So both players will be struggling on their respective stages for a little bit. Oh, 6 needs to get this to drop, and it drops in time. Completely trapped is Team Rocket. And we are seeing a stage reset there play a bit of a role in how fast the stage goes. Like stage resets really require you to have a lot of confidence in getting the quick kill strategy that we aim for in these stages. If you have that confidence, things start to go south. You can maybe in that situation that Ty has just experienced, maybe you consider reloading the stage and trying again, and Ty will try again. But now it is 6 that has flipped the script and moved on to the Puzzle Elite first. Again, 6 is up against it in this best of 5 match. To stay in the winner's bracket, 6 will have to pull off the reverse sweep. But it will have to start with this V-hard run. Very possible for players in our field to take at least 20 minutes on this level. Richie had time to get to that clear. Oh my. But Richie has no more answers. And 6 will move on.
Are you ready?
Oh, Ty does not have Giovanni topped off there. 7 lines was not enough. And now it's going to take more. Like, maybe reset the stage there. Oh, 6 reset immediately because he did not start his attack how he wanted. There's certainly tactical resets like that in play. Like, if you make a 7 combo right away, oh, you really need those double 4s. Rather not sit through the struggle to get the 4 combos back. Let me just reload that. Take that 15-second or so penalty and get it to work. And oh my goodness, that's a low right side. A textbook kill from 6 as he extends this lead to our patent pending 2-stage lead. We really should get on that patent soon. Ty working on a big chain here. Ty's certainly fast enough, especially from his PvP background. An active PvP player to this day. Able to extend chains a great deal. Is that gonna be enough of a distraction? No.
Alright. Oh, Bruno running out of time there on 6's side.
Here we are, 2 stages to go. The lead is 6's, and it's a full 3-stage lead now. There's a lot that's going to have to happen for Ty to come back in this race, but with the last 2 stages here at FFR, we have seen just about anything and everything happen in this level.
Yeah, we've seen some epic Gary 2s and Mewtwo's go on for quite a while. And yeah, Ty's gonna need that kind of help if he wants to save the sweep here. Oh, Richie still clears the other one. What is Richie doing? Oh,
Okay, 6 wanted to extend that chain maybe a little bit further. Went up to a X10. Not going to be enough of a timing to distract Gary, except Gary was going for a garbage chain, I believe. And just was not going to have time for any of that. So, at a little less than 16 minutes, it is 6 first into the 2 of Mew. And this is not S hard. Mewtwo is not super fast like he is in S hard. So, the V hard Mewtwo is not necessarily free. Like, look at the stack that Mewtwo is working with right now. That's so hard to deal with.
Yeah, Mewtwo didn't really do much for 6 there, so looks like Mewtwo is going to be going on for a little bit. Ty is finally out of Richie. Gonna need a lot of help from 6's Mewtwo if he wants to try to take this.
But you know, Mewtwo's still fast enough that he can get to basically every match that you want to go for at this speed. Maybe a little bit of self-control issues still, but a minute in, Mewtwo is holding just fine, and then he suddenly wasn't.
Yep, there it is. That's not a bad Mewtwo. You know, a minute is certainly alright.
And certainly one of the better times we have seen from V-Hard so far, 16:57. That will be enough to take home 6's first Pokeball. So it is a match once again, puzzlers. 6 has a means of coming back in this match, but it will take a normal run from Game 4 in order to do it. So, Ty's going to do his best to finish this out. Being so close to the end, might as well finish it out. Certainly I have the capability to bring up statistics on people's finish times, which maybe you care about if you care about all the statistics behind how these races go. So perhaps for the sake of the statistics, you want to try and finish this run out and not forfeit necessarily. However, we do have in our community a 5-minute mercy rule where if you do not finish your run within 5 minutes of the opponent finishing their race, then you have to forfeit the race so we can keep things on schedule. And Bruno doing his best to keep Ty off schedule as much as possible, getting to that second tier of panels to clear the garbage. And that is wasting more and more time.
Oh, and another set of double fours got leveled off and cleared. Oh boy.
Bruno's just continuing to make matches and make chains to save himself. Ty resets again. Be a really tough track for Ty to finish this race from here. Not have this run mercy killed with such little time to spare. Like FFR, how do you feel about either just instant forfeiting or trying to play these races out?
I mean, he pretty much is gonna need like 3 quick kills in a row to finish within the 5 minutes limit here. I think at this point it's not looking too likely that's gonna happen. I think you just forfeit and you know, try your chances in the next race here. And yeah, it looks like that's what Ty's gonna end up doing. Cut his losses, and we just try again game 4.
Indeed, we do. DNFs in this tournament aren't counted as finishing in the winning player's time plus 5 minutes. So it will be recorded in the books as a 21:57. And perhaps in my back end of statistics, I will have a way to more properly mark forfeits within that system, but certainly a thing to keep in mind when looking back at all of these matches as they happen. With that race done, now we have one more level left to go in order to come to a resolution. It is the normal level. Getting a knack of calling it the easy void because it's an easy level. And yet it has some weirdness to it that can keep certain stages from going good or bad.
Yeah, we've definitely seen some normal stages go on for quite a bit in this tournament. Sometimes even over a minute at times. So definitely things can happen.
Alright, let's fast forward. Or maybe not. Maybe we don't need to fast forward. We're going to get our players right as rain and ready to go to challenge this normal level. As much as we would like to see everyone finish their normal races in under 9 minutes, FFR, it's proven to be a difficult barrier to break in this tournament.
Yeah, there haven't been too many normal runs this tournament that have actually finished it under 9 minutes. And sometimes, 10 minutes isn't always that free for normal. But we'll see how these players do in this normal run here. Gotta send a big attack here, because Gary 1 does not raise their stack. And yeah, 6 is going big. And it just gets cleared anyways. Ty is 1 line short. Well, players not getting the best Gary 1s to start off here. 6 goes down 32, and same with Ty. Okay, so we're even to start. No harm, no foul with there.
Yeah, both players not feeling particularly good about that start. And now the rest of the stages should play out a bit similarly going forward, although 6 needed an extra line compared to what I would normally prescribe to defeat this Brock. That's going to waste a little bit of ground. And there was certainly a way for Ty's Brock to wreck his day, but that did not play out that way. And just like that, we've got some flip-flopped leads. Ty appears being the lead here by about 5 seconds as we are very early in this 14-stage normal run, where 6 looks to force a deciding game 5. And Ty wants to move on to the next round, where it is confirmed that the winner will be playing me in the semifinals. And boy, have I had some good matches with both of these people. So it'll be some good fun either way.
Yeah, especially when we gonna be getting to throw S hard into the popcorn bowl.
Oh man, can you imagine a match going the distance, going the full 5 games, and maybe we play S hard for game 5 to decide everything?
Ooh. Now that would be spicy.
There might be people trying to avoid S hard like the plague, and some people might have to relying on it in order to get back in the match. It's kind of what 6 did here, throwing up the V hard in this match. He told me after the match that he just wanted to get in the V hard because this is the easy to V hard round. Wanted to make sure that the fans saw a V hard race out of this round. So maybe someone will do that with S hard, but it will. It is not guaranteed which of these 2 players will even get to that point yet, and it looks like Ty is going to get a good enough Koga to finish in 16 seconds, whereas 6 finishes in 11 seconds. Making up the margin just a little bit, now 7 seconds behind as we approach the halfway point of this run.
Well, Ty started with a 5 combo. Doesn't quite get the double 4s off, but that should work. There we go. Oh!
6 gets the garbage clear, and this wastes so much time. Very fortunate that nothing fell as a chain, or otherwise this could have been even worse.
Yeah, that's good. That's gonna set 6 back a little bit, but not too bad.
Ty's just trying to throw combos at the board and see what sticks, and Ty definitely enjoying how that stuck with Blaine for a 10. Some good stuff there. Looks like 6 had to make a little bit of a bigger chain to make sure that worked, but 15 seconds. Definitely looking fine.
I started at a 7 combo. Don't think you wanted that, but that is gonna work for an 11. Yeah, Ty is kind of cooking right now. Those last few stages.
Ty has an opportunity to close the door on this match, but not if 6 is going to get 10-second stages like that. Like these 2 are going to duel with 10-second stages. They are going to be here for quite a bit. Unfortunately, Ty a little bit short on this attack, needing to do more. Needing to do a fair bit more.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna get cleared on. And 6's Team Rocket's gonna run out of time, and 6 is going to take the lead.
Oh, what a big swing for that stage. We've seen some normal stages go belly up like that. And the big swings in momentum from that are certainly possible here. Okay, 6 finds a 3 chain 6 combo. Not quite enough. They're gonna get the garbage cleared. Ty deciding to take the 5 chain. With as low as Giovanni was there, kind of needed it.
Wow, needed 7 lines.
Wow.
And is
Still
gonna get cleared on. Ugh.
Again, 6 fighting for his winner's bracket life in this race. Needs this to force the deciding game 5, which the level choice would be fully opened up, and the choice would be ties for what that level would be. Ties finally escaped Giovanni at 39 seconds. Definitely not the kind of stage you need to see this close to the end. 6 doing 6 things with Richie. Very methodical 17-second time. Down to his final 2 stages. Perhaps some extra energy could be channeled to turn this around. That's going to be a 21 Richie for Ty. And 6 got the garbage separation enough here.
Are you ready?
And
More like
that will do! Oh boy, will that do. That will barely do. But at 21, it is 6. On to the final stage and hoping to force a deciding game. And Lorelei throwing down some chains on the tie to
man.
Conserve a little stop time. Oh,
Ooh,
6
Bruce
looks
got
like
some
he has
pillars here.
some garbage, some combo separation here.
Okay, cleared 1.
And
Trying to scam.
done. And 6 will be taking game 4 with a time of 9 minutes 15 seconds. Good enough for Pokeball number 2.
Wow, 6 coming back here. Was down 0-2, and now he has forced a game 5. Ooh, very
Yeah,
nice
nice.
10 seconds right there.
Strong finish from Ty there with a 9:40 as the official time. So good effort from both players, but 6 has knotted this matchup with a deciding game to go. Also, I'd be remiss to not acknowledge the raid from a former competitor, a one-time competitor on our scene, Swang GG, the Dr. Mario expert that he is, swooped into our community and took home the Dr. Mario tournament title that we held a year back. So appreciate you coming over and joining us, Swang. And we are here in our winners quarterfinals, the 3 seed 6, the 6 seed Ty. And on this deciding game 5, the level choice is ties as to which one we will play next. And the world is Ty's oyster. Every level is available to him. What would you pick here?
My personal pick would be easy. You know, especially since Ty is definitely got the faster cursor speed over 6. He now has the opportunity to try to take advantage of it for this 5th deciding game.
That said, we are going to hard for game 5, another level that Ty had success in this match. Definitely
Yeah,
a case to be made, either or.
Yeah, hard would have been my second pick. And here we go. Game 5 on hard difficulty. Will Ty save this match, or will 6 get the reverse sweep?
This is already one of the matches of all time. And anytime we see a Game 5, it gets incredibly hype. And both players starting off fairly strong with a 15 for 6 and an 11 for Ty. And it seems that's the overall matchup between these two, as a 6 was 2-0 in Pokemon Puzzle League play against Ty going into this match. It sure seems like the two were always destined to play this close, as they did the first time they played in the 2020 tournament. History might be repeating itself a little bit again.
Yep. So far, both of our players off to fairly solid starts. Ooh, 6 just got to that second 4 combo.
That garbage
worked.
separation, so critical to distracting these opponents. Even at this level, these opponents will definitely waste a lot of time getting distracted by separated garbage blocks. So you're definitely encouraged to send those little combo pieces. It's not always necessary, though. A little bit scary
Alright.
for 6 on that one, but 12 seconds certainly fine. I see a 4-4-6 from Ty, and he's going to extend into a lag 5 chain.
Ooh, very nice. Yes, very pretty for that 12.
Alright, 6 once again going for the 5 combo on the 3 chain link instead of maybe setting up a horizontal 4 combo to get double 4s down. Ooh,
The random clear.
Maybe that would have kept Erica from getting that garbage clear. So that's going to be a significant chunk of time wasted on a single stage there. Like losing 8 to 10 seconds on a given stage will add up quick over these 15 stages, FFR.
Oh yeah, definitely. If you can get, handfuls of seconds at a time, it adds up to a lot in the end. 6 is just one line short. That's gonna be a clear.
Alright, nice 23 from 6, but it is Ty getting the 17, and that is going to... looks to be about another lead change. Maybe Ty's in the lead by about 2 seconds. We're like approaching the halfway point on this hard race, and players are basically neck and neck still. This is quite the Game 5 that we've been treated to, puzzlers.
Ooh, there's an 11 from 6 there. Didn't need the double 4s. Ty needs to send one more line. There it is. Okay, saves the 16, but does lose a handful of seconds there.
Alright. 6 getting the middle of the chain for that second 4 combo, and that will be enough for a 14. He's getting those
14.
Getting those 2-4 combos there. Doing wonders. Ty also doing wonders with that. Also getting a 14-second plane. So, it is still very close. As we have breached the effective halfway point of this 15-stage run. 06 was short. Gotta get that garbage cleared on.
Yep. Ooh,
Ty was
Ty
also
is
a little short.
also short. Oh dear.
Some random matches allowed 6's Tracy to continue clearing garbage. That's going to be a 29 for 6. Ty is going to get flattened into another garbage clear. Oh, that is
Oh dear.
unfortunate.
Yeah, that was Ty's opportunity to take the lead right back. Unfortunately, did not work out. He's gonna have to try to do it at a later stage. 6 still didn't get the double 4s. Team Rocket down stack into a 6 combo. Gonna get another 6 combo just to waste more time. And, oh, gets the clear. And there we go. Ty takes advantage, getting a 15. And that is going to be the lead right back. Oh, Team Rocket going to second tier on 6. Oh.
Are we really going to have this from Team Rocket? Are they going to become one of the legendary foes in this community to waste all sorts of time? So I'm trending that direction. So
Yeah, that's a 57. That is not what you're looking for. Especially when Ty is rallying off of the 14.
wow, that's basically a full stage lead, closer to 20 seconds. And it's not an insignificant chunk of time to try and make up this close to the end.
6 got the double 4s.
Oh, Giovanni's
Okay.
down stacking.
Ooh.
Very strange there, but we'll get 14 seconds. We'll try to keep up with what Ty is doing. But, you know, Richie's going to get another garbage clear and will not have time for anything else. Like those garbage clears don't really help replenish stop time from making the combos and chains, or replenish any sort of like stack health from being at the top of the screen. Kind of really need to make the chains more than anything else to buy yourself some extra time from the game pushing your stack through the top of the screen. And oh my, Richie went for a greedy combo to clear the garbage, and I think
Are you ready?
Ty's Lorelei also went for a 4 combo to clear the garbage. That's going to get a fist pump out of our 6th seed. And it's a full stage lead for Ty with 2 stages to go. 6 making a 4 chain. Extra combos are making this work. That's a 16. That will do.
Nice.
Ty might have a that was going to be very close to a low right side trap from Ty on his Bruno. That 15 seconds, Ty is in the driver's seat to move on to the next round. If Gary 2 will decide to be nice, which not generally the case.
Okay, Ty gets the double 4s. It's a 4 chain. Scary. Ooh, 6 got an 18 on Bruno. Ty
Oh,
is gonna have a low right?
oh, that
He
is
will low
that is a nice
everything.
little pin crush kill everything. Well done, from Ty. And at a time of 9 minutes 44 seconds, our 6th seed moves on. And not to be completely outdone at the end, 6 throws down a nice 11-second Gary 2 for a 10:09. Both players improving on their earlier hard stage, their hard run. Well done.
Yes, very well done from both players.
So let's see if we can properly make this result official. That's more or less showing up how I need it to. So Ty wins the match 3-2, and we'll be moving on to play yours truly in the next round. Well earned, well played from both players. And only one can move on to the winner's semifinals. Have to deal with the threat of S-Hard in the next round. But let's take a look at the standings. See where everyone ends up. So, our top 4 in winners is Set FFR. You will be playing Fate 7799 probably in 2 weeks, in a round where Easy through S-Hard are all on the table. And I will be facing off Ty in the same scenario. How are you feeling about that prospect?
Yeah, this will be exciting. You know, Fate has definitely come on very strong with speedrun in this game, and yeah, your match against Ty is going to be interesting now with S-Hard thrown in pool, and the fact that Ty has actually taken a match off of you in the past, so there is certainly some upset possibilities down in the bottom half.
And let's catch up now with our losers bracket to see how the people will be playing there. And it is 6 falling down to the losers bracket to take on Kanayo in the next round. And we certainly have some potential spice in the losers bracket, FFR. Also, I Like Being Smart against BB Forky, Tayman, and Deagle, Gamer, and Tetris Attacker. They'll all have to deal with the easy through V-Hard format. Any match looking particularly interesting to you in this group?
Yeah, that is quite the losers bracket. You know, we got the classic matchup of Nicole versus Forky, 2 longtime players. Gamer and TA, both, you know, sort of our glass cannons, or a couple of them anyways, going at it. Deagle, one of our newcomers, already having that sub 30 S-Hard, who has been doing pretty well. And then, yeah, 6 in Kanayo is... I mean, all the matches are going to be pretty interesting. So I can't wait for that losers bracket to shape up.
I think we'll be able to play out that losers bracket at some point next week. I think we'll put this easy to V-Hard round in for next week. And then maybe the next losers round we'll have the week after that alongside the winners semifinals with the easy to S-Hard bracket. That is the schedule that is currently being considered for the upcoming matches, but we will certainly let you know on our X Twitter feed at Puzzle Speedrun if that situation does change. Well, FFR certainly had some great matches today. Any final thoughts on how you played or what you saw from anyone else's play today?
Well, we've definitely had some very interesting things happen, including one of the VHard Team Rockets of all time. I know, I can see the look on your face, Cars. You don't want to be reminded of that, nor does Nicole want to be reminded of that. But yeah, it's gonna get more interesting once we get further in this tournament and we throw S-Hard in. Maybe we'll get one of the S-Hard stages of all time in the future. That could happen.
As crazy as adding V-Hard to the mix was already, we've got 6 matches in the losers bracket to resolve in the easy to V-Hard level, so there's definitely some room for V-Hard to play an even bigger role in how this tournament will shake out, and you will want to tune in over the next couple of weeks for all of it. We'll be playing through all the levels throughout these next few weeks, and things will continue to get crazier and crazier as the tournament progresses. But that's going to do it for us for today. For FFR Pro 21 and everyone else at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, this has been Cards of the Heart saying, until next time everyone, happy puzzling.